Hey, it's Jack. So I'm going to tell you a story here. This is a cautionary tale for any type of landlord that decides to go forward with renting their apartment or their property without a lease. Or even if they had a lease, the lease expires and they don't do a renewal on the lease and they go with a verbal tenancy at will, and then they let other people perhaps move in to the property after the lease is expired or even during the term of the lease. So this is a property owned by a friend of mine, house, and at this point now they've evicted the tenant, but all of their stuff is still here, and the tenant has left a lot of stuff. Now, this tenant has been evicted, but even after the court issued the eviction order, the tenant continued to stay in the property. And we're not going to go inside today because I think just from an outside point of view, you can take a look at what's behind, just left in the yard, and you'll get a sense of the nightmare that this has been for the property owner. The tenant hasn't paid rent for a long time, which has been a significant financial burden for the property owner. And now the tenant, apparently, even though they don't live here, has posted a pod. Apparently there's a pod here so the tenant could pick up their stuff. Now, just looking quickly at how much stuff they have in this house, I would say you're going to need like a half a dozen pods just to take the volume of stuff that they have here. So starting off, we have got an old Saab that is past its prime. And just kind of walk around the backyard. I mean, the tenant has left all of this stuff. This used to be a very nice backyard, and there's just no way to say about it, but that's just crap. Just completely crap in there. There's not much to do about it. I mean, how can you handle this as a landlord? The cost, if they don't take their stuff away, is exorbitant. And I'll just kind of put it up to the window here, just kind of look in there. I don't know if you can see that through the glass, but it's just filled with stuff. Amazing amount of stuff in there. So I feel really badly for my friend and my clients. Really kind of heart sunk. Because this is a nice property. It was a nice property. It can be nice again, but you got to be really careful who you rent to. So kind of a sad story here. Hopefully they'll be able to rebound, but got to be really careful who you rent to and who you let into the property if they're not on a lease. Okay, that's a moral of the day. Talk to you later. I'm Jack Gately from Jack Gately Real Estate.